Six Flags Great America just made a huge mistake. So basically, recently, for their 2022 season, they introduced the DC Universe replacing Yankee Harbor at the front of the park, and fans are outraged about it. So, in this video, we're going to talk about what's coming to DC Universe, why it was a mistake, and what I would do to fix it. According to the Six Flags website, they say introducing DC Universe at Six Flags Great America in 2022, the thrill capital of the Midwest, in partnership with Warner Bros. On behalf of DC, introduces DC Universe, an exciting newly themed section of the park where guests can immerse themselves in a DC comic book inspired world. This area of the park will feature 3 reimagined attractions: The Flash, Vertical Velocity, which was formerly V2 Vertical Velocity, a high-speed launch coaster, Aquaman Splashdown, formerly Yankee Clipper, a winding flume ride with a watery plunge, and DC Supervillain Swing, formerly Whirligig, an exhilarating spinning attraction twirling guests in a 360-degree orbit. And through the concept art, it looks like it was made in Theme Park Tycoon 2 on Roblox. Because, I'm gonna be honest, it's not really those graphics. Oh. But you can see a giant spike, similar to how other Six Flags parks have it. The 2 spikes and DC Universe over guests. And we see a fun little bridge before we see the Flash Vertical Velocity, again with the terrible graphics. Aquaman Splashdown, which I'm hoping a little retheme, is not all it's getting. It needs a lot of work. And DC Supervillain Swing, where you can see a bunch of famous supervillains, notably Riddler, Black Manta, and a few others. And now they also have a new dining experience, which is Captain Cold Ice Cream, Steelworks Pub, Gotham City Snacks, and Central City Snacks. They will also still feature Joker and Batman, and it will debut to guests Friday, April 15th. Alright, so here is what I'm thinking. I really think DC Universe wasn't necessary. You could have totally sticked with Yankee Harbor, but I don't know. Six Flags wants to brand DC Universe on every one of their parks, I guess. It's understandable. It's a good marketing decision, but here's what I would do to fix it. So now, damage has already been done. We gotta stick with DC. I think a better choice for this retheme would have been Gotham City, similar to how Midwest Coasters did it. So, let's take a look at the attractions and what they would be. First of all, the small Whirligig DC Supervillain Swing, whatever you want to call it, I would retheme to Harley Quinn Spin Sanity. It would be a red and blue, a Harley Quinn themed ride and all, and that's pretty much it. So for Yankee Clipper, I would theme it to Mr. Freeze Sub-Zero Splash, and that's literally what it is. You could add some indoor sections, maybe some theming, but all in all, it leads down to the biggest attraction, Vertical Velocity, V2, Flash, whatever you want to call it. I would retheme it to one of 3 things. There's 3 options: Poison Ivy Power Tower, Mr. Freeze Sub-Zero Slam, which I'm not doing because I'm already retheming the log flume to that, and Harley Quinn Spinsanity, saying how two of the names are already taken by other rides. It's obvious it's going to be Poison Ivy Power Tower. However, it could also be rethemed to Riddler's Revenge. Take your pick. You know what, for the sake of this video, let's do Riddler's Revenge. They already have copyright to that name. So, I feel like that would be way better than DC Universe. But, I mean, what's your opinion on it? Leave a comment down below. And don't forget to like and subscribe.